All right, get ready to dive into a Mediterranean gem you might not have on your radar yet, Sardinia.
Well, it's captivating, you know. Sardinia blends those rugged landscapes with pristine beaches.
Rugged and pristine. That's an interesting combo.
Oh, it is. You've got dramatic mountain ranges, rolling hills, and then a coastline. Unbelievable, all in one island.
Not your typical beach vacation then, huh?
Absolutely not. You're stepping into deep history, ancient history everywhere you go. Soaking up the sun is definitely part of it, don't get me wrong. But imagine exploring ancient ruins, Phoenicians, Romans, and then bam, turquoise waters in the afternoon.
Hold on, let's back up for a sec.
Yeah.
Where exactly is Sardinia? I always get those Mediterranean islands mixed up.
Okay, picture Italy. The boot, right?
Yeah.
Kicking out into the Mediterranean. West of the mainland, that's where you'll find Sardinia. Second largest island in the Mediterranean, almost 10,000 square miles to explore.
Wow, that's bigger than I realized. So how do we get there?
Options. Direct flights from major European cities. They'll get you to a few airports. Cagliari Elmas, the main one, or Olbia Costa Smeralda Airport up north. Ferries are another option from mainland Italy or other Mediterranean ports. Connect the dots.
Okay, so getting there sounds pretty easy. What about once we're there, what's the layout like?
Well, Sardinia is famous for its coastline, of course, but the interior, mountainous, peaks over 6,000 feet. That means diverse microclimates, landscapes, you name it. Think about it, hiking in a dense forest in the morning, then bam, relaxing on a white sand beach in the afternoon, all in one day.
So we're talking variety when it comes to beaches.
You got it. There's a beach for everyone, whatever you're feeling. Secluded coves, Juratic cliffs, Sardinia's got it. Long stretches of golden sand, perfect for families, those two. And don't forget the hidden beaches, the secret ones. It's like finding your own little paradise.
Okay, you've definitely piqued my interest. Let's talk beaches, must-visits. Where do we start?
All right, let's kick it off with the superstar, Lucullosa Beach in Stintino. Picture this. Crystal clear water, turquoise. So shallow you can walk forever. And fine, white sand, like powder. Postcard perfect, I tell you.
Okay, that sounds incredible. But popular, I'm guessing, maybe even crowded.
It can get busy, sure, especially peak season. But trust me, even with a few extra people around, that beauty is worth it.
All right, point taken. What about some less crowded spots?
Head south, Chia Beach. Amazing dunes, crystal clear waters again, and a more rugged, wild feel. You can even spot flamingos in the lagoons nearby.
Flamingos, you say? Okay, that's definitely going on the list. Now, I'm the kind of traveler who loves those hidden gems, the places most tourists haven't even heard of. Does Sardinia have something for me?
Oh, you're gonna love Cagliari then. East Coast, tucked between those towering limestone cliffs. You can get there by boat, or if you're feeling adventurous, a pretty challenging hike. But once you're there, it's like you've stepped onto a movie set.
A challenging hike, you say? To a beach. Sounds like an adventure.
Oh, it is. You're rewarded, though. Pristine white pebbles, water shimmering in 1,000 shades of blue, and get this, an incredible rock arch formation, iconic, right there on the beach.
Okay, Cagliari, you've convinced me. Top of the list, right there. But with all this coastline, there must be more beaches we could talk about, right?
We could talk beaches all day, seriously. Don't miss Calamariolu, also East Coast. Emerald green waters this time, and the beach itself, smooth white pebbles, so unique.
Emerald green waters, huh? I can picture it now. So, La Pelosa, Chia, Cagliari, Calamariolu. It sounds like beach hopping is basically the national sport in Sardinia.
Pretty much, you could spend your whole trip on a different beach every day and still only scratch the surface. But of course, there's more to Sardinia than just the beaches.
Well, you can't just say more and not tell us. What else should we add to our itinerary?
Landmarks. You've got to experience Cagliari, the capital city, hilltop Castello district overlooking the harbor. Imagine those narrow, winding streets, ancient fortifications, cozy piazzas. Just imagine it.
I love those historical neighborhoods. You can feel the history beneath your feet. So, in Cagliari, what should we see?
The Roman amphitheater? Absolutely. Remarkably well preserved from the 2nd century AD. A reminder that this island, it's been a crossroads for civilizations for millennia.
I can practically see myself sitting in those ancient stands, watching gladiators battle it out. What else is there?
The National Archaeological Museum in Cagliari is fantastic, an incredible collection of artifacts from the Nuragic civilization. The island's prehistoric culture, very enigmatic. You'll see bronze statuettes, they call them bronzetti, glimpse into their rituals and beliefs.
Okay, gotta admit, I don't know much about this Nuragic civilization. What makes them so interesting?
Bronze Age people, they built these incredible stone towers, nuraghi, scattered all over the island. Way ahead of their time, complex social structure, sophisticated building techniques, the whole shebang.
So like the ancient skyscrapers of Sardinia.
Exactly, a defining feature of the landscape and a reminder of those ancient roots.
Okay, I'm sold. Nuraghi, check. What else should we add to the landmark list?
Heading north. Make time for Alghero, a charming town, distinct Catalan vibe. Ruled by the Crown of Aragon for centuries, you can still see the influence, the architecture, even hear people speaking Catalan.
Catalan influence in Italy, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
What should we see in Alghero?
The historic center, cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, ramparts overlooking the sea, charming piazzas, and of course the Cathedral of Santa Maria. Just outside of town, you'll find Neptune's Grotto, a stunning sea cave, accessible by boat, or, get this, a dramatic staircase carved into the cliffside.
Hold on, a sea cave you can hike down to. Okay, I'm picturing turquoise waters and amazing rock formations. What else shouldn't we miss in that area?
If you're interested in the Nuragic civilization, you have to see the Nuraga of Sunaraxi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of the most impressive and well-preserved Nuraga complexes on the island. Truly immersive.
So we can actually go inside these ancient towers.
Yeah.
Incredible. But I'm guessing there's even more to discover on this fascinating island, right?
There's so much more. Food, wine, festivals, unique cultural experiences, the whole 9 yards. Ready to dive a little deeper?
I'm ready, and I know our listeners are too. Let's take a short break, then come back for more of our Sardinian deep dive. We're back and ready for more Sardinia. Beaches, landmarks, it's all amazing. But what about the food? I'm all about those culinary adventures when I travel.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Sardinian cuisine, it's like this delicious blend of Mediterranean flavors, but with those unique local twists.
So what are we talking about specifically?
Fresh, seasonal ingredients, that's key.
Mhm.
Simple preparations, and a real focus on what the land and sea give you. You know, real deal stuff.
Like farm to table before it was even trendy.
Exactly. But it's more than just the ingredients. Traditions, techniques, passed down for generations. You can taste the history in the food, really.
All right, paint us a picture. What are some must-try dishes? Give us that real taste of Sardinia.
Seafood. Gotta start there. You're on an island, so fresh catches are a given, right? You have to try spaghetti ai ricci di mare.
Okay, break that down for me. What is that?
Spaghetti with sea urchin. A local delicacy, rich, briny flavor, captures the essence of the sea, I tell you.
Sea urchin spaghetti, huh? Now that's adventurous. I love trying local specialties. What else is on the seafood menu?
Another classic, fregola con arcel.
Fregola. Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's a type of pasta, small, round, unique to Sardinia, cooked with clams, garlic, parsley. Simple, but so flavorful.
Fregola, clams, garlic, parsley. I'm writing this down. Okay, we got our seafood fix. What about something, I don't know, more land-based?
Oh, for a real traditional Sardinian feast, you can't miss porcedu.
Porcedu, that sounds pretty fancy.
Slow-roasted suckling pig, cooked over an open fire, crispy skin, tender meat. It's a celebration dish, you know, festivals, special occasions, that kind of thing.
Slow-roasted suckling pig. Oh, yeah, now you're talking. That sounds incredible. But maybe something a bit lighter, too.
Cheeses. Sardinian cheeses are amazing. Pecorino Sardo, sheep's milk cheese, a must-try. You'll find it in all forms, young and soft, aged and hard. Delicious on its own, drizzled with honey, or grated over pasta.
Oh, I'm a big cheese fan. So Pecorino Sardo, check. What else should we be trying on this Sardinian cheese plate?
Keep an eye out for casu marzu, ship's milk cheese, but let's just say it's not for everyone.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued.
It's intentionally infested with insect larvae. They soften the cheese and give it a unique flavor.
Hold on, insect larva.
A delicacy, supposedly, but yeah, an acquired taste for sure.
Whoa. Insect larvae in cheese. That's definitely a new one. I might admire it from a distance, but I'm fascinated by those culinary traditions that push the boundaries. What about drinks? What should we be sipping on during our Sardinian adventure?
Wine. Sardinia is known for those robust reds, particularly Cannonau.
Cannonau, tell me more.
Full-bodied, earthy, notes of dark fruit, spice. It pairs perfectly with those hearty Sardinian dishes.
Cannonau, got it. What about something lighter for those warm afternoons? You know, something refreshing.
Vermentino di Galora is fantastic. White wine. Crisp acidity, mineral notes, perfect with seafood, or just on its own, you know, overlooking the sea.
Oh, yeah, I can picture that. A crisp Vermentino, watching the sunset over the Mediterranean. That's the life. What about non-alcoholic options?
Iknusa, the local beer, can't go wrong there. Light, refreshing, perfect for those hot days. And for something a little stronger, try Myrto, a traditional liqueur.
Mito, interesting. What is that?
Myrtle berries. Comes in red and white varieties,
Mm.
often served as a digestive.
Mirato noted. I love trying those local specialties, really get a sense of the place. Okay, with all this talk about amazing food and drinks, where should we be eating? Any tips for finding those hidden culinary gems?
Venture off the beaten path. Explore the local markets. Chat with the vendors. Those family-run trattorias and agriturismos, that's where the magic is. Food made with love and local ingredients. You can't beat that.
I love that. Those are the places where you find the most authentic and memorable culinary experiences, right? Those little hole-in-the-wall places that just blow you away. Okay, our case buds are tingling. What else does Sardinia have in store for us?
It's more than beaches and food. It's a way of life. Deep connection to the land, traditions, a slower pace of life.
I love that. So how can we tap into that authentic Sardinian experience? How can we really immerse ourselves in that way of life?
Explore those festivals and cultural events. They're vibrant, full of Sardinian traditions, music, dance, and of course, food.
Festivals? Tell us more. What kind of events should we be looking out for? What will really give us that glimpse into the heart and soul of Sardinia?
Sartilia, a medieval jousting tournament held in Oristano.
Whoa, hold on. A jousting tournament.
It's a spectacle, thrilling, equestrian skill, colorful costumes, ancient traditions, skilled horsemen dressed up in elaborate costumes competing in these daring equestrian games. It's a sight to behold, like stepping back in time.
A medieval jousting tournament. That sounds incredible. What other events should we be adding to our calendar? What else will give us that taste of Sardinian culture?
If you're into traditional music and dance, you can't miss the Sardinia Festival.
Sardinia Festival, okay.
Celebration of Sardinian folklore, performances by local groups, vibrant costumes. You'll hear the lanettas, a traditional wind instrument. Haunting, almost otherworldly sound.
The lanetta is interesting. I love experiencing those unique cultural expressions through music. It's like a window into the soul of a place. What other festivals should we keep on our radar? Are there any that celebrate local crafts, food, anything like that?
Sardinia has festivals for everything, seriously. You'll find some dedicated to specific products, pecorino cheese, Canina wine. Others showcase the diversity of Sardinian cuisine. And don't forget those local markets, a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the local culture. Fresh produce, traditional delicacies, it's all there.
Oh, I love exploring those local markets. It's such a vibrant sensory experience. You can smell the fresh herbs, taste the local cheeses, hear the vendors calling out their wares. It's incredible. Okay, so we've got festivals, markets, beaches, landmarks, food, wine. Are we missing anything?
Well, we've only just scratched the surface. There's always more to discover,
Yeah.
It's an island that keeps revealing itself the more you explore.
I love that. So to help us plan our Sardinian adventure, let's create that perfect itinerary. What does a dream week in Sardinia look like?
Okay, let's map it out. We'll start in Cagliari, the vibrant capital, then head north to Alghero, charming town, and the stunning Costa Smeralda. Then inland to discover the heart of the island.
I love it. A journey through the diverse landscapes of Sardinia. All right, let's break it down day by day. Where do we begin?
Day 1, arrival in Cagliari. Arrive at Cagliari Elmas Airport, transfer to your accommodation in the Castello district, take a stroll through the streets, soak up the atmosphere, enjoy a delicious dinner at a local trattoria, those traditional Sardinian flavors.
That's a fantastic start. Already immersed in the history and culture. Okay, day 2, what's next?
Day 2, exploring Cagliari. Start with a visit to the Roman amphitheater. Picture those gladiatorial contests. Then, the San Benedetto Market, a feast for the senses, fresh produce, seafood, local specialties. And in the afternoon, Poeto Beach. Relax, soak up the sun, those Mediterranean vibes.
History, culture, beach time, perfect balance. I love it. Day 3, what adventures await?
Day 3, road trip. Scenic drive north to Alghero, stopping along the way to admire the coastal scenery. Visit Bosa, a charming town, colorful houses, picturesque riverfront. Settle into your accommodation in Alghero. Enjoy the evening exploring the town's historic center.
A road trip through the Sardinian countryside.
Yes.
Sounds amazing. Okay, we arrive in Alghero. What treasures await us there?
Day 4, Alghero. Explore the enchanting historic center, cobbled streets, Catalan architecture, charming boutiques. Then, a boat trip to Neptune's Grotto, a breathtaking sea cave filled with stalactites and stalagmites. And to top it off, relax on one of Alghero's beaches, crystal clear water, those stunning coastal views.
Neptune's Grotto. I'm adding that to the top of my list. Sounds magical. Okay, day 5, where are we headed?
Day 5, Glamour time, Costa Smeralda, scenic drive along the coast, stopping at villages and beaches. Porto Servo, a playground for the rich and famous. Luxury yachts, designer boutiques, vibrant nightlife. Seafood dinner overlooking the Mediterranean, can't beat that.
Costa Smeralda, here we come. Beaches, glamour, I'm ready. What else is on the agenda? We're moving inland next, right?
Day 6, inland adventures. Explore the heart of Sardinia, rugged beauty, ancient traditions. Nuoro, a town steeped in history and culture, ethnographic museum, traditional crafts, it's all there. Then a hike in the Supermonte Mountains. Dramatic limestone cliffs, breathtaking views, it's an experience.
Inland Sardinia, I'm excited to see the different side of the island. Okay, day 7, our last day. How do we wrap up this incredible adventure?
Day 7, farewell Sardinia. Leisurely morning, soak up those last rays of Sardinian sunshine, final feast of Sardinian cuisine, savor those flavors, and then depart from Cagliari Airport, full of memories.
What a perfect ending to an unforgettable week. Okay, before we let our listeners go, any final tips, insights to help them make the most of their Sardinian adventure?
Embrace the slower pace of life. Take your time, savor the moments, connect with the locals, appreciate those simple pleasures.
I love that. Slow down, immerse yourself, really be present in the experience.
Exactly. Pack your curiosity and sense of adventure. Sardinia is full of surprises waiting to be discovered.
Okay, we're back, and I'm already dreaming about those beaches. We've covered so much, but I feel like there's still more. Those hidden gems, stuff only locals know about.
You're right, there's always more to uncover. Let's get off the tourist track and explore some of Sardinia's lesser-known wonders. What do you say?
I am all about those hidden gems. Where should we start this off-the-beaten-path adventure?
If you want that real Sardinian culture, head inland to the village of Orgosolo.
Orgosolo, okay, where is that?
Nestled in the Supermonte Mountains, a world away from the coast.
Mountains, huh? Okay, what makes this village so special?
Murals. Imagine walking down these narrow streets and bam, every wall is covered in these incredibly vibrant, often politically charged murals.
Whoa, hold on. Murals in a mountain village, that's unexpected.
Right. It all started in the 1960s, social and political commentary, you know. Now they're part of the village's identity. They depict scenes from daily life, historical events, even global issues.
So it's like an open-air art gallery, reflecting the community, its heart and soul.
Exactly. Walking through Orgosolo is like stepping into a living museum. The artistry, the stories behind them, a glimpse into the Sardinian spirit, it's captivating.
Okay, Orgosolo's on the list. What other hidden treasures should we be looking for?
For a real step back in time, how about the Nuraga of Sunaraxi? UNESCO World Heritage Site, you know it's got to be good.
We talked about Nuragi earlier, but remind us, what are they exactly?
These incredible stone towers built by the Nuragic civilization thousands of years ago, they're all over the island, but Sunaraxi is one of the best, so well preserved.
Amazing. But what was their purpose, these Nuragi?
Well, archaeologists think they served a bunch of purposes: defensive structures, homes, maybe religious sites. There's still a lot of mystery surrounding them, which makes them even more fascinating.
So exploring Sunaraxi is like stepping into a real-life archaeological puzzle.
You got it. It's awe-inspiring, walking through those ancient corridors, picturing the people who built and lived there thousands of years ago.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Okay, what about those breathtaking natural wonders? Any hidden gems there?
Oh yeah, if you're up for an adventure, head to the Goropu Gorge, one of the deepest canyons in Europe, carved by the Fluminedu River over millions of years.
Hold on, a canyon in Europe. That's not something you hear every day.
I know, right? It's spectacular. Towering limestone cliffs, crystal clear water, a sense of grandeur, you'll be speechless.
Okay, you had me at towering limestone cliffs. I'm picturing some incredible hiking trails.
There are trails for everyone, but be ready for a challenge if you want to go deep. Trust me, it's worth it.
Noted. But for those who aren't up for a strenuous hike, are there other ways to experience the natural beauty?
Of course. Head to the Giare di Gesturi, a plateau in central Sardinia. You know what you'll find there? Wild horses.
Wait, wild horses roaming free. That sounds magical.
It is. Picture yourself wandering through these cork oak forests, and suddenly there they are, grazing peacefully. They've been there for centuries, a real symbol of Sardinia.
Okay, that is going on my list. Love those unexpected wildlife encounters. Any more hidden coastal gems we should know about?
Seeking a coastal escape that's off the radar, Sanus Peninsula. Wild, rugged coastline, pristine beaches, crystal clear water, unspoiled beauty.
Sinus Peninsula. Okay, what makes it so special?
It's like stepping back in time. Ancient ruins, Theros, a Phoenician and Roman city, it's incredible. And then there are the Saline di Contrada, salt flats, where you can see traditional salt extraction.
Wow, ancient ruins and salt flats. That's quite the combination.
And of course, those amazing beaches, long stretches of golden sand, turquoise water, pure tranquility. You won't find that in the more touristy spots.
Okay, the Sinus Peninsula is officially on my Sardinian bucket list. History, nature, relaxation sounds perfect. But before we wrap up, what is it about Sardinia that captures people's hearts?
I think it's the authenticity. They've held on to their traditions, culture, and that natural beauty, even with tourism booming. You can truly disconnect and connect with something deeper.
Beautifully said. It's a reminder that there are still places where we can slow down, enjoy the simple things, experience a genuine connection to the past, to nature, to the people.
Exactly. That's the magic of Sardinia. Nourishes the soul. You leave feeling refreshed, inspired, connected to something special.
Well, I think we've covered it all. Landmarks, hidden gems, food, culture, tips, insights. It's been quite a journey. I'm ready to book that trip.
Me too, Sardinia's calling.
To our listeners, we encourage you to explore, plan your adventure, and discover the magic of this enchanting island. Until next time, happy travels.